I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser. In January, the I-Team introduced you to customers of GLK Construction Company, who contacted us after they endured months of delays, failed inspections, and requests for payment ahead of schedule. Now we're hearing from employees who say they didn't get paid, and we're uncovering other evidence involving the company's financial issues.
There's delays that happens in construction.
Right. And that seems to be happening a lot.
Not really.
That's GLK Construction owner Jeremiah Klotz in January. We interviewed him after multiple customers contacted us, saying his construction projects had workmanship issues and dragged on for months past their estimated completion dates. You have about 80 permits that you've taken out in the last 2 years in St. Petersburg
because
alone,
we do
right?
good work and people like me.
David Crane begs to differ.
Yeah, this is supposed to be my baby's room, you know.
And he's 8 months old.
He's 8 months old now, and this was started, back in May.
Crane's newborn son spent his first weeks in the ICU as David tried to get GLK to finish what was estimated to be a 12 to 16 week project.
It's just stressful, it's aggravating. Some people don't make 50 grand in a year, and that's what I spent to have this done.
Since our original story, GLK received a certificate of completion for Crane's project 11 months after the contract was signed. But during that time, the company also racked up 5 new complaints with the Pinellas County Construction Licensing Board.
On 22 jobs, he was 90% paid out on, and not even half the work was completed.
5 former employees also reached out to us, saying Klotz owes them money.
He's hurt a lot of people, a lot of contractors.
These employees, including 3 former project managers, say Klotz owes them thousands of dollars. Bob Buemiller says he couldn't cash his last check because of insufficient funds in GLK's account.
He wrote me a check for $1,193 that still has not cleared. And from my understanding, they've closed that account. Actually having to sell my work truck just to get out from under all of the bills that I've incurred.
The St. Petersburg Police Department confirmed receiving reports involving worthless checks from Klotz and GLK, but would not release records detailing how many were written and to whom, saying the case is under investigation. Jim Barnes says when he complained about not getting paid, the Klotzes took legal action.
His wife had a restraining order put on me when I dropped off some blueprints one day to mention about my pay.
The case was dismissed when Klotz didn't show up for the court hearing. Robert Palin says GLK owes him more than $8,000.
I mean, we all work week to week, like most people in the country. And if you don't get paychecks, how do you feed your children? How do you pay your rent and your mortgage and your insurance and all of that stuff?
He says when he confronted Klotz about the money, Klotz promised he would get it within days.
None of the checks cleared.
Robert Peterson says Klotz owes money to him and several contractors he brought onto jobs.
I closed out 3 jobs within my first month and a half there, and then the money started to dwindle away, and it was, we can only do this much today, this much tomorrow. Like, we'd have to do little bits on each job.
You felt like there was some financial issues?
Yes, for sure.
In a text to Peterson, Klotz said, "I'm trying the best I can to get everyone paid. I'm taking stuff now from house to see if I can pawn it." In his divorce case, his attorney stated in a filing that the parties are spending completely unreasonable, outrageous amounts of funds that they don't really have. A trucking company sued GLK and Klotz in March for more than $17,000, and a laborer received an $880 judgment for unpaid wages. Records show that Klotz was making monthly payments on a Seminole condo, a waterfront home in Reddington Shores, and a condo in Indian Rocks Beach. We found in your divorce that you've got monthly payments of $24,500 on all these properties. You took out these enormous loans. Is that hard to keep a business going when you have this kind of debt?
Adam, are you serious? You're seriously asking this question?
Klotz didn't answer. His divorce lawyer recently made a motion to withdraw, saying Klotz owed him $12,989 in unpaid legal fees. Klotz's former employees say they hope the county or law enforcement will take action before others are affected.
Last week I was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I ran my truck out of gas. I said, that's it, how can I go to work if I don't have gas money?
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt McGlashan, taking action for you.